Social media platform Facebook is now down for some users around the world today. Facebook's outage around the world has now stretched beyond 10 hours. Instagram was also affected but has now tweeted saying that they are back online. While you can open both the platforms, some services appear to have been restored. Users are still reporting issues with sending messages on the Messenger. Some users are even not able to log in into their accounts on Facebook. Both Instagram and Facebook had confirmed that there was a temporary outage and told the users online that they are working to resolve this issue. Well, some online users of Facebook and Instagram may continue to face problems even though efforts are on to restore the services. Facebook and Instagram have been, in fact, informing its subscribers that things are being worked upon. Initially, there were issues of sending messages through these platforms. The Facebook Messenger was not working properly. The deliveries were not happening in terms of the messages that were sent using this platform. But right now, Facebook assures that things are going to be put back in place as soon as possible. Ritesh Bhatia, cyber expert, joining us. Ritesh, this is not the first time that this kind of a disruption is happening. How do you look at this?
Yeah, Afridi, of course, it's not the first time, but then now this is the biggest in the history of Facebook. And currently also, while I look at the down detector, it shows that some parts, Facebook and Instagram, Facebook is not working in some parts in India and in major parts in Japan and Philippines and Australia also. In some parts of Australia, it's still not up over there.
Okay.
And what I'm looking at is, we've always been talking about, infrastructure and security and cybersecurity and data privacy. Look, here's an example, of Facebook, a particular company which has suffered breaches several times. And this time, so it has also not been able to protect its own infrastructure or does not have, I would say, something called as a business continuity and a disaster recovery plan. Because more than 8 hours is not something that you would expect. So when we are seeing such large technology giants going down, I wonder, this should be a signal to the rest of the world also, and especially to India, because we are also getting into elections, that we really need to protect our infrastructure and be prepared for such outages also.
Yes, because that's what raises the alarm here, that, like you said, these tech giants not able to restore things, after such a time lapse is something quite worrisome. And at the user's end, it would lead to a lot of anxiety because, like you said, there have been breaches, there have been all kinds of discrepancies. And the last thing you wanted was this kind of an infrastructure breakdown.
Absolutely. And Afridi, if you see, there are many more things which are now connected to it because, you would always depend on these giants. And hence there was something called as a single sign-on that you need not sign in or register to different portals. You would just sign on through Facebook or through Google. But just imagine, because of the single sign-on, you're not able to now log into the other services also. More importantly, Afridi, if you see, there are Facebook shops, there are business services also on Facebook, which are not working. There have been people or organize some Facebook live sessions. So they are also affected. Now,
yes.
This is what happens when you leave the technological power in just one giant.
Right. So let's hope that things are back in place, and we'll keep a close tab on all the happenings there. Thanks, Ritesh Bhatia, for joining us with your valuable inputs.